Hello everyone! Today, we're going to be jumping in and taking a look at a very unique new item added to our 1/6 scale collection. So stick around here and we'll take a look at what we picked up. So jumping right into the item that we're talking about today, as I mentioned earlier, something very unique, something different than what we usually pick up and add to our 1/6 scale collection. This time it is not a figure, it is not a character, it is actually a diorama base. And not just any diorama base, it is one created by the company JazzInc Dioramas out in the Netherlands. Now, they are very well known within the 1/6 scale community. They have done many different types of dioramas, especially for Star Wars and other franchises for DC and so forth. And they're actually working right now on Batmobiles for both the 66 Batman and the Justice League Batman. So it's really, really great to see the growth that they have come from being just a small kind of a guy starting it with his family, doing it in his house, and becoming more and more popular and catching the eye of these big national and worldwide companies that are giving them the official licenses to do these amazing and detailed pieces. Now, I never had the chance to get one of these dioramas in my collection. I've kept an eye on them for many years, just seeing other people collect them. Other YouTubers do wonderful video overviews of the pieces that they picked up. And finally, sometime last year, back in 2021, they were going to do a second run of one of the diorama bases that I wanted to pick up that I didn't get a chance to get the first time that they did that run. And that particular base was the Rebel base, I should say, from Empire Strikes Back, the Hoth base. And it was the hallway shot there. So that was one of those amazing, to me, pieces that fits directly within an IKEA Detolf, which is what I have right behind me here. And I thought, okay, this is going to be my opportunity to add this piece to the collection. So I ordered it back last year, and then it took some time for them to make those pieces, bring them back into the market, the very limited amount of pieces they made. And then I got that notification that it was shipping right at the beginning of 2022. And it showed up on my doorstep in a big, gigantic box earlier this week. So I was very impatient. I just opened it right then and there and put it on display inside my Detolf. So what I want to do is jump on here quickly, give you guys an overview of my thoughts about the piece, give you a look at what it looks like, and also show you what it looks like with some Empire Strikes Back Star Wars figures actually inside the diorama as well. So if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit that bell notification to be notified when we post new content. If you're new here, we post videos about all things pop culture related, whether it be celebrity and entertainment autographs, comic books, 1/6 scale figures, and much, much more. So stick around here, and now we'll jump over and take a look at this Hoth Rebel Base diorama set from JazzInc Dioramas. Here we have the JazzInc Diorama Hoth Rebel Base hallway, just as it is in the bottom shelf of my middle Detolf. I'm completely blown away by this thing. I was the moment I took it out of the box, and I still am just looking at this now. You can see all the detail carved into this piece. It is really heavy. It's made out of a plastic and a plaster. It comes with those individual crate pieces down there on the bottom of the floor that are decorated and weathered to make it look like it's got the snow, that the rebels have been going back and forth through these hallways, that all of these different caves have been carved out to fit the needs of the rebels and anybody else who, or anything else I should say, that has been using this on the planet of Hoth. So you can see those wires and tubes going around the side. So it looks great and it fits perfectly right there on a Detolf shelf. One other thing that's really cool about this piece is that it comes with a light that you can attach to the top so that you get that overhead light within the diorama itself, make those figures stand out once you have it displayed in there, and you can even see it's right there on the top, brightly shining through. So really, really cool having that there. Transitioning from that, we have here our first hot toy that we put in there, which is the Hoth version of Princess Leia, once again from The Empire Strikes Back. Getting a little bit of close-up here on one of my personal favorite Star Wars figures in my entire collection. This is one of the main reasons I bought this specific diorama, because Hoth in general is one of my favorite sequences from all of Star Wars. This outfit of Princess Leia being my personal favorite of all her outfits in all of the original trilogy. I thought it would look amazing with her displayed in this diorama, which in all honesty, it absolutely does, and lives up to all of the expectations and all of the visual images that I had in my head as I was purchasing this diorama. So I love, love, love how this looks. Here we have the big kind of standout display of Lord Vader himself with a snowtrooper behind him. I love how this looks as well. Vader is a little tall for the base, which makes sense for the movie. He was ducking a lot in that scene when he invaded the Rebel base, but I love how it looks with these two figures in here. It really adds an intimidating nature and really looks like a scene from the film. So once again, I'm kind of torn on how I'm going to display figures in this diorama. Am I going to keep Vader and the snowtrooper in here? Am I going to keep Leia in here? As of this recording, Hot Toys still hasn't made a Han Solo from Empire Strikes Back, so I can't really recreate the scene of Leia and Han talking in the hallways of the Rebel base. So we'll see. Maybe I'll interchange it over time, but based on the figures I have in the collection right now, what I can use for this diorama, I love the way it looks with either figures in here, and it really is a centerpiece of my entire collection now. Overall, I gotta say, I'm extremely happy with having this JazzInc diorama in my collection. It is a big piece that takes up a lot of space, but it stands out. Even on the bottom shelf of that DTOF, it is a centerpiece. It is catching your eye, and it draws you to look at it more closely and really study it and become part of the scene with these figures acting as a way into those environments. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like it, subscribe to our channel, hit that bell notification to be notified when we post new videos. We're constantly doing more things just like this, going over all different types of pop culture related memorabilia and collectibles. Thank you once again, and as always, keep on collecting.